Okay, we're gonna do a little wheelie tutorial today on the 2012 Ninja 650. I think first of all we're gonna try to do some sit downs first. We're just gonna do some sit down wheelies. You know, maybe shifting to second gear, maybe third. Just doing sit downs, nothing too hard. Just, you know, take your time, practice with it. And then maybe in a couple more videos I might try, you know, the stand-ups in first gear and stand-ups in second. Currently I am best right now with the second gear stand-ups. That's what I've been doing, so these are not going to be the best of my ability that I can do. I just hadn't done these in a couple of weeks. So definitely the first gear stand-ups, that's a whole lot harder to me now since I've been doing second gears. It's a little bit more difficult anyway. That's the reason why I need to start off with it. But if you go down, you're not going to hit as hard as you would on a second gear. But we'll try this one first. Just basically what you want to do is bring it up to about 5 grand on the RPMs here, and then you let off and you give it full throttle and it'll come right up. You basically just bring it up 5 grand, let off, full throttle, ease it back down. That's basically all you got to do. I know it's not going to be perfect tonight or today or whatever, but just bring it about 5 grand, let off, full throttle. That's all you got to do. Just remember that 5 grand point. I mean, you can try a little bit lower, 4.5, it might come up. It might be a little bit better, but 5 grand is about the most average that most people use. That's what most people do. That's what I've always done, is 5 grand. I mean, we can try 4 now to see if it'll bring it up at 4. But off 4, it ain't gonna do it. So 4.5 is about as low as you want to try. About 4.5, and then bring it up. And see, it still struggles a little bit. I mean, you know, you can get a whole lot up. You can still do it at these higher speeds. That's basically it right there. We'll try to do some second gears here, see if we can bring it up in first through second. Try that. We're in second now. We'll then shift to first. At about 5 grand, we'll wait till it smooths out a little bit. Straighten out. Alright, 5 grand. Up. Second. There. Now, like I said, I haven't done these in a while. I hadn't even practiced today on these, so we're just going to try this again, see if we can get it up a little bit smoother. There we go. That's a lot better. You know, like I said, I hadn't done this in a while, so you just, you know, just a lot of practice is about the easiest thing to say about it. That's about the best I can do. As far as sit downs, I'm not very skilled with the sit downs. I dropped it there, but that's pretty much it. Just remember your 5 grand, throttle, second, throttle, third if you want to. It's not really useful putting in third. These 650s, they run out of about second gear. I mean, you can shift in third if you want to lower your RPMs, but that's about the best you're going to get out of it. But we'll try the second ones here in a little bit. Okay, now we're going to try to do the stand-ups in first gear only. If it's short and I don't do very well, and I just pretty much just tell you what to do, and you just have to practice with it on this, because I have not done a lot of first gears in a while. Second gear is about all I've done. It's very simple. You wait till it has about 12 mile an hour on the 12 is about the lowest I can do it on. I would suggest starting off about 16, 17 mile per hour. That way you get a little bit more speed, a little bit more stable. And whenever you get up to about 9 or 8 grand, you just let off of it and let it sit down, and you give it full throttle. That way it don't slam down right before you hit. That way it will be easier on your suspension, on your tires. Make sure you have your wheels straight first of all. Should have told you that in the other ones, but it's a little bit more important on stand-ups. But what we're going to try to do, we're going to have it about 14 right here, 15, 16. It's going to be right in this area. We just basically let off and then throttle up. Simple as that. That's not a good one at all, and no, by no means. It's not as good as my other videos I've done, but like I said, since I've been doing second gears, I haven't done these in a while. If this car go by. But that's pretty much it. Just, you know, I'm not clutching up at all on any of these videos. I don't know if you could tell. You should have been able to tell in the other ones. But I'm not doing any at all, any gears. I'm not touching with the shifter. Shit. I'm not touching the clutch. Put it that way. I'm sorry. Long day. Just basically, I can start off at a lower speed if we want to try it, 12, 14. Just throttle up, set it down. I'm getting a little bit smoother with them, but of course I've done more of these today than I have in the past week. So just pick it up. You'll start to find your balance point pretty soon. That's what you want to find if you want to get anywhere with these. You're going to find that balance point, just kind of ride with it. That's what you're living off of right now, is the balance point. See, I was bringing it up to it and I'd ease off. I'm not bringing it past the balance point yet. I don't know if I will today or not with this, but it's just a lot of practice. Practice makes perfect. That's what you always hear. So you got to practice. See, I started to get a little sideways there. I set it down. Bring it up again. Up there, up there, up there. There we go. Set it down. And that's pretty much all you got to know. Just practice. Take your time with that. And next we'll do the second gear.